Hi guys, it's Nikki Jackson of Nikki Jackson Art here today, and I'm going to be finishing this large painting that I've been working on the last couple of days, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll just double check the sound, make sure you can hear me. Great. So if you're joining me live, you can type your comments and questions in the chat box, and I'll be checking those every now and then as I work on this. We haven't got much more to do on this piece today, so I'm excited to get it finished. So yesterday we ended with the flowers being stuck down and the glitter glue being added, and that's all dry now. So I'm now going to start tidying up areas. I've got a little area here that needs touching up, and little bits here and there, like there's a spot there that shouldn't be, and little bits like that, and then I'm going to start adding some finer details, and then we'll be done. It's darker in the studio today. It's not a very nice day. It looks like it's going to rain again. Supposedly I'm going to have storms this afternoon, so hopefully it doesn't affect the stream, but never mind. Thanks so much for joining me, and thank you to those of you who are watching the recording or have done, and thank you so much for everyone subscribing to my various YouTube channels. My art one is flying. We're up to 579 now, so super close to 600 already. I think we only hit 500 last weekend, so it's really exciting, and yeah, I'm just really excited. So I'm going to touch up this area first. Might need a couple of coats on that because it's got the light mocha underneath, so just touch up a bit here as well. Most of this you probably won't see when I had the charcoal pencil, but I just like to neaten things up a little. That's better. So I just finished editing my vlog for this week, and had lots of bird cam footage in it, so if you want to check that out, it's Vintage Niki on YouTube. And went to a concert this week, so I had a bit of footage for that, and just sharing about this painting, the progress that I've been making. And my large canvases came this morning that I ordered, so I'll be able to start another one. Whether I'll start it today, I don't know, but we'll see how we get on with finishing this one. So I think that was all for the paint that I wanted to touch up. Let's move this along a bit. Well, there's a little bit up here that I'd like to just tidy a bit as well, and I think that's all. Oh, so glad you're able to tune in. That's awesome. My friend Carrie, who's also an artist, is joining us in the chat room. I'm hoping to get her on Skype soon, so that'll be really fun. And also she needs to get her own Twitch channel so we can see her lovely art as well. It'll be fun. Right, so I'm now going to go in with the charcoal pencil. Let's do some smoke coming out of the chimneys. Even though it's springtime in this picture, the sun's going down, so it's getting a bit more chilly. And so I'm sure they have their little fire going inside the cottage. So I'm using a charcoal pencil and a cotton bud or a Q-tip to just soften it. Oh, that would be awesome. I'm glad you're able to tune in. Hopefully it doesn't cost you too much on your phone. I'm super excited. I've got 2 more of these large panels, so you can start work on another one at some point, either today or next week. Depends how long this takes, really, and if I'm feeling energetic to start another one. I might sketch it out today. We'll see. Good old Wi-Fi here. Paint is coming brilliantly. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm really chuffed with this one. Really chuffed. It's really like inspired me to work on much larger scale more often, because I haven't really done that for years, and it's really, really fun actually. Right, I'm going to put some in here, but I'm going to wait and do that at the end, I think, because I don't want to smudge it when I'm working on the other bits. So I just need to do another layer of green on that hill before I put any charcoal over there. I might start working on these flowers next. I think they came out really pretty. I was just thinking earlier as I was looking at this that the centres of the flowers remind me of jelly tot sweets, because they're all like look like all sugary and sparkly. It's really nice. So I'm just going to delicately go around the branches I don't want it to be too thick, so it'll take away from the whole look of the tree. And try not to press too hard with the pencil, because I don't want a really thick black line, just a nice light covering. I think I'll go around them all first and then I'll smudge them afterwards. The good thing about charcoal pencil is if you make a mistake, like there you can see I've smudged it with my hand, but you can just use a rubber or a razor to take it off. I've got more of these mulberry flowers in the post as well today, so I'll be able to use those in future paintings. I've got plenty now, so I won't run out. So I was thinking of doing that wildflowers one, and going to need a lot for that. I might sketch that one out today. Hopefully the noise of this charcoal pencil on here is not too cringy. I don't know how it's coming out for you. Yeah, I hope the weather's not too bad this afternoon. It's supposed to have thunderstorms, so we seem to have a lot of those lately. The next town from us, the biggest town, they had a bad one earlier in the week, but we didn't get it. Yeah, it's supposed to be another one this afternoon, so... Oh, here comes the rain. I hope it doesn't storm. I don't want to lose the stream. That'll be annoying. Bit chilly in Manchester today. Yeah, we had some gorgeous days this week, and now it's horrible again. Well, at least it's not snowing. There's some people in America I know have got snow at the moment. See how I like that in a minute. Let's move on to these sheep. going to get another Q-tip. I've got a few just in case. Dropping them all now. Right. It's pouring out there now. I like adding the charcoal pencil to finish off my paintings quite often because it seems to just give it more depth. The characters seem to come more to life as well, and smudging it just seems to just give it more interest. Having a look now, see if everything's where I want it and how I want it. See if I've missed anything. Pretty pleased with it all. So I think I need to add a little bit of shadow on here. It feels like it's missing something. So I shall add some watered down brown paint just behind the tree. Someone at the door, don't know who that is. Every single stream someone knocks at the door, every time. Every time. Sales call sounds like. Glad I didn't answer. That's better. So look from over here. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Just take away that line there. Much better. So what I really need to do now is sign it and paint the edges black. So I'll probably sort of keep it out and have another look at it just to make sure I'm completely happy, especially as it's a bigger piece, and just want to make sure everything's right. So but I think it's pretty much done unless I spot any glaring mistakes later on. But I'll go ahead and sign it now, and I shall do the edges later on. So I need a nice small brush. I'll use this burnt umber light to sign in the corner, which you might not be able to see because it's down here. Yay, you're up to 580 now. That's really cool. Not long till 600. Right, I shall give that a blast with the heat gun, and then I guess we should start on another painting. I haven't been here that long, so might as well sketch out another, ready for next week. Like I said, I don't know, it depends on the monitors, but the studio lighting makes it look a bit more blue than it actually is. It's quite a warm painting, and yeah, it's really pretty. So you can see it's signed on the bottom now, and right, try not to knock everything over. There's the tree, and the cottage and the sheep. So there we go, that's that one done pretty much. So I have to think where to put it while I start another. I need to go and open up, well, let's do that first. I'll open up the new ones. I've got a big box of them today, well, biggish. Hopefully they're not damaged. While it's fresh in my mind, I might as well start another one. Oh, nearly. Right. They certainly taped it up well. Yay! 2 new ones. Good. Gorgeous quality, these panels. Excellent. I'll put this one over here. Now, where am I going to put this one? Let's see. I'll put it on top of my chair for now. Can sit there, all safe. And I don't know why that's highlighted. There we go. Oh, no, I don't want to move it. That's it. All right. Oh, that's a bit there. And then we start again. A nice blank canvas. Right. So my idea is that I'm going to have, this is similar to what I've done before, cottage with a load of wildflowers growing up here, but I thought I might add in some other elements, and I might do it slightly different because in previous paintings I've done it so that the wildflowers are actually made with, or the grasses are made with the side of a plastic card, and I'd scrape it up with the different colours, and it's quite a sort of harsh look. And I was thinking, as I'm using the mulberry flowers, it'd be nice to have some sort of softness to it this time, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to achieve that without literally painting every single stem. So we'll have to see how this kind of develops. So I want the cottage quite high up on this one. It's a little bit closer to the top, and I was thinking about having something in the sky. It doesn't have to be just wildflowers growing up, so I wanted it sort of like here. So then I'd have like the flowers growing up. So like, it's not going to stay. You know, like dotted around. I don't know what colours to use. Might need to open my other pack. You know, like that sort of idea. I don't know if I'll use that one. Don't really want to use yellow. You know, that kind of thing. Be obviously more detailed than that. That needs to be moved over. I was thinking about having something in the sky, like a kite or something. I don't know, maybe I could have the flowers lower, not going up quite as high as that. And then have something there as well. Yeah, they look pretty. I'm gonna probably, well, I don't know. I was thinking about doing the background blue, but again, I might do something lighter for a change. Let's just draw it in and see what it looks like. Yeah, wrong angle. So I want it sort of maybe something like that with like little bows on, like a really old-fashioned kind of kite. I don't even know if that's the right shape. Oh, Sorry, I'm wobbling the camera a lot at the moment. I think I might go with the seaside and flowers idea. So, let me think. I want it down there. So I'm just going to need to go up like that instead. I'll come up like that. I'll need gonna need to have some sort of bush here. A sea behind. Grasses here. So then we'd have some birds in the sky. Now let's see if these flowers will work. They've all fallen off. Good job I ordered that other pack. I reckon I'm going to use this. A bit small here. And some more pink ones. Wispy clouds. Diamond shaped. Okay, thank you. I was kind of thinking, hang on a minute, is this right? I can't get into this, it's taped it up too well. I think it'll look nice if it has the flowers sort of swooping like that, and then you can look through to the sea and have the seagulls up in the sky to give a bit of interest there. This is just a rough idea at the moment. I think that'll look pretty. It'll be probably easier to do the stems like that as well, because I can do the background sort of solid and then add in the grasses and the stems separately like that. I think that looked nice. Now, what colour should I do the sky? Should I do it blue? Decisions. Hi Si, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. How are you? There's another one of my art and crafty friends joined in the chat. Lovely to see you. I'm just sketching out another new painting. We finished the other large one, pretty much I think. So I'm looking at doing like a seasidey one this time with some wildflowers. So I think I'm going to go and paint in the grass first and then decide on what colour I'm going to do the sky. I'm back to using my big brushes. Yeah, blue. Blue, alright then. It's going to be blue. I don't know. I don't know. I think I've done so many blue backgrounds. I think I'm wanting to experiment a bit now. Alright, which one's the... There we go. Exciting, starting another one already. Very exciting. Hopefully I'll have some more ideas for the slightly smaller ones. I've got 12 by 16 I think is one of the other ones, and 11 by 14. Okay, I'm going to need to get more paint. Gonna need bigger paints if I'm going to be working on this scale more often. I wonder if we can get big bottles of this. I know they sell them in the range. These are the Do Craft Artiste craft paints. I'm not sure if they do bigger ones. I'll have to have a look. So I reckon I'm going to get through a lot of this. The usual sort of blues, white, brown, I might have to see if I can get some large ones. Otherwise I'm going to be running out of these pretty quick. I always like it when we get to this point and we start blocking in colours. I feel like I'm really into it then. So I'm really leaning towards a pink sky. I know that sounds a bit radical, but I have got some white pinks and I could add in some yellow, white. But having said that, this pink is pretty thick and almost out. Let me see what else I've got. The other pink that I've got is a bit too bright, but I guess I could tone it down with some white. Yeah, quite nice. Would have been nice to have this one because it's tea pink. It's a nice light pink. Can't really tell on this camera, but it's a nicer shade. Maybe I'll wait and do that in a bit. I could be doing the sea. I use a darker green for the bush there. I basically put that there just to give it some sense of depth, really, because otherwise the house would look like it's falling into the sea, so we don't want that. So I might even need to bring it down a bit further actually. Now that I've painted that bit. I think It does. What have I done with my pencil? Can't I've lost it already. Oh. What have I done? Oh, there it is. Right, so that in there, and then down there. Four. I really want to paint that sky. Get the green done while I've got green water. Makes sense to carry on. So if you're still with me, do you know where I can get the larger bottles of these craft paints? They're the Do Crafts Artiste ones. I got these at the range. I'm wondering if they do like larger bottles of these, or whether it's just this size. These ones are 2 ounce 59ml bottles. I'm pretty much going through it super quick, so I could do with the really big ones. And I need to get another earth brown as well, and I don't know if I am going to be able to get the same brand or not, but I'm going to have to go art supply shopping, and I need to do that anyway because I've got to get the prizes for the art supply giveaway for my YouTube channel. Celebrate reaching 500, which we're now almost at 600, so need to get moving on with that. I might end up having to order some at this rate. I'm not going to get to the shops in time. Should have perhaps done white behind that. Never mind. Just blocking in colours for each of the areas at the moment. I think I'm going to carry on working on the grass until I'm sure what I want to do up here. So I'll put the wildflowers over the top of this at the end, and add in lots more detail there. Just kind of doing the base behind them at the moment. Welcome to those of you who are just joining me. I'm Nikki Jackson of Nikki Jackson Art, and if you'd like to send me a comment or a message, or you've got a question for me, feel free to type it in the chat box and I will do my best to reply. Okay, I'm now going to start working in some highlights and shading on this. Hopefully it's still wet enough. I'll do that section in a minute. Ugh, nasty dried bit of paint in there. Okay, so my brush is getting a little bit dry, so I'm going to wet it in my water and then use it to blend out the brown. It's quite a big area, so obviously it's starting to dry already, being acrylic. So now I'm going to add in a bit of white as well. A bit more up here. Okay. Smooth out this area down here that I missed. Right guys, I'm going to go get a cup of tea, so I should be back in about 5 minutes, and if you're watching a recording, just skip ahead, and I shall see you in a minute. Hi guys, I'm back. Hopefully that went too long. Thanks. Yes, I shall enjoy. I've got my cup of tea here, and had stroked Ellie a little bit, so that's nice. So yeah, how long have we been going for? Not too long. Right, I don't know what I'm going to do about this sky. I think this pink's too dark. You can't really see it on here. This one's blush pink. It's sort of stronger than the other one. Let's have a go. I washed all my brushes out as well while I was gone. So ready to crack on with the next bit. I'm quite pleased that I did start this today because I'll be able to carry it on next week. So I'll have something already started, so that's good. I'll lay down this pink and you see I can always lighten it and add other colours, so might look a bit radical. See what it dries like as well, because it might dry alright. Just stand up to do this. It's pretty bright, but if I tone it down with some white and some other colours, it'll be okay. It's nice to do some different coloured skies because, like I said before, most of the skies that I've done in the past have all been blue. So different shades of blue, but still I think I'm getting a bit bored with that. So it's nice to have a change. I'll do 2 solid coats of this, I think, and then I'm going to add in, on the wet coat, I'll add in white and yellow, lighten it right up, and maybe a little bit blue as well. Similar to what I did with the other one, but the main colour here is going to be pink. Okie doke, let's go blast this and we can get another layer done. It doesn't look as bright on the camera, it's actually a lot brighter now, but I will tone it down. This seems a nice thick paint, so I shouldn't need another coat. I'll have a look in the light properly in a minute, make sure it's all covered properly, and then we can go in and lighten it up with the white. I didn't want to mix it ahead of time because the effect that I want is to make it look like a sunset sky, so you're going to get streaks of colour in it anyway, and you never know how much you're going to need. I don't want to waste paint, so I just do it like this. That should give a nice effect because I'll have the brighter bits of pink coming through as well, so that nice. Maybe the brighter pink will look better than the lighter one I was going to use. There we go, so that's there for a second. Looking good. Right. So I think I will wash my brush, because I want to put tons of pink in my white. Are there going to be any clouds? Well, the white wispy bits will be clouds, definitely. You shall see. Let's blend out some of them because I don't want it to look too freaky with all the streaks. But I do want it to look like there's clouds. I'm going to add in some yellow. This is a Naples yellow by Gallery. I used this one yesterday as well. Yeah, me too, Si. So pretty. Interesting how this pink is actually making the yellow look a totally different yellow than the other background from yesterday. I think I might add in some more of the like portrait pink that I've got. Just break that up and add in a touch of blue. Some more yellow here. More yellow on this bit and down here. A little bit of this light portrait pink. Again, I used that yesterday. This will just give it a little bit more dimension. A different kind of pink. And then I'm going to add in a tiny little bit of blue. I think that blue really helps to make it look more like a sky and just breaks up the pink a bit more. Blob of pink there needs blending out. I think I might go in with a tiny bit more white. Oops, a bit too much there. have a look in the light and see. Looks really pretty. Just got a few brush marks that I need to smooth out. Excellent. Right, I'm going to let that dry while I have a cup of tea. It's a shame you can't see it as well as I can. Some spots there, I'm going to have to fix those later. I'll put it over here. I don't know whether if I show you on the other camera whether you'll be able to see it better. Let's have a go. There we go. That's a bit better. Still reflecting a bit, but oh, further back. That's what we got so far. So let that dry and have my cup of tea, I think. So it's coming along a lot faster than the other one, I think. It just seems like it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know, but I'm going to lighten up this sea a bit more and maybe make it a bit more turquoisey, and need to block in the colour for the cottage there. A lot of the detail will be in the flowers that are going to come sort of swooping around here, so that will be where all the detail is this time. I'll put some seagulls in the sky as well. I'm going to have the flowers growing up this side and then lower down here and then higher again here, and have a little washing line there as well. So that should look nice. If you guys have got any questions for me, please feel free to pop them in the chat. I might add in some more white clouds once that's dry. I'll have to see if it needs it at the end. Nearer the end. Right, I'm now going to go in with the darker green and work on the little bush that we've got here. Again, I'll probably lighten that up a little bit because it's quite dark. But fill that in. This is leaf green. That's a deco art one. Need a few coats of this to block it in nicely. And put some detail on it to make it more 3D. think I might try this baby blue for the sea, see if that's a better colour. I can always go over it if it isn't. It seems to be a bit more greeny. I think I'm going to draw in another, as the cottage line comes here. I think I'm going to draw another bush there, and I'm going to have the washing line as well, but I just think that the cottage needed grounding some more. It's a bit too empty there. So the sea line would come there, so it is higher, so it should be alright. That's all dry now, so I can go and block in some white. I'm pretty pleased with how far I've got on this. Seems, like I said earlier, seems to have gone quicker than the other painting, but I guess I had other details to do on that. And I mean, still quite a lot to do on this, but made a good start. So I think I'm gonna leave it to dry now because I've got a lot of areas that are wet. The sky's going to take a while to dry because there's lots of different paints on there, and I can't really do any detail down here until all this section is done. So I think I'll call it a day for today. So thank you so much for joining me. I've really enjoyed having your company. Thank you to Si and Kaz for joining me, and I shall be back next week. I'll let you know the day that I'm going to be streaming on next. I'll let you know on Twitter. So if you're not following me on there, I am Vintage Niki. And yeah, so thanks so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed watching me paint, and I shall see you again next week. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.